So Jenny,
Yeah.
you've had this unusual thing where you were in the sea and you got sea lice.
Yeah. Sea lice, which you have as a kid, it just stings a little bit, you get out, it's gone. You know, it's usually gone
Yeah.
in an hour, or not even that, not even an hour.
So this is the
But-
larvae of the sea lice.
Yeah, so what happens with the sea lice, you come in contact with it. So I was bobbing on the ocean, as you do, and I was having a lovely time. I was in very deep water and treading water, but I had my arms out because it was just the most beautiful day. Luckily, I didn't have my head in. Wasn't that lucky? It's not on my face. But it's here. So it's a little bit here. It's down both arms.
So it's basically
Right
this
down.
ongoing rash.
Ongoing rash.
This rash normally...
And the back of my neck, which is the worst.
Yeah. Ouch. So this normally disappears in a couple of days if you get
Yeah.
sea lice, but how
Yeah.
long has it been for you?
Nearly 2 years.
So this is a really unusual reaction to
Yeah.
the sea lice toxin.
I feel like the barbs that leave the larvae, when they come in contact with anything, to protect themselves, they send out these little barbs and try and get rid of the thing that's, you know, trying to attack it. But I wasn't trying to attack it. And these little barbs go into your skin.
Ouchie, but so, and you have not been able to get any information about why this has happened.
No. So the whole, all the beaches were closed for the next few days because of jellyfish and blue bottles that came in. And I'm wondering if this was the precursor to those things, because these are much lighter. They're just larvae, and jellyfish and other stingers, blue bottles, they are heavier in the water.
Well, you have to get onto that expert you were talking about.
Yeah, James Cook
Of
Uni.
these
I'm hoping.
really specific
Yeah.
animals. Well, let's do an experiment, Jen. So
Yep.
I've got this chickweed salve. So that's an
Yeah.
antipruritic, an anti-itch.
Yeah.
And it's got lavender in it. And
So we're going to put this on the right arm.
yep, put this on the right arm.
Yeah.
And on the other arm,
Yeah.
I'll give you some of these fresh plants because fresh is best. We're going to try this aloe vera gel.
Yeah.
Both are really
And
cooling.
so how do you work this stuff?
You just break that open.
You broke it open.
I mean, this is just
It's
a must
beautiful,
to
the gel
have
inside it,
in your
isn't it?
garden for sunburn, or just as a nice moisturiser, really.
So you break it open. I feel like I'm not doing this properly.
Yeah, you can just rip a bit off, get that gel out,
Get the gel out and
just
put
rub
it
that
straight
on,
on. Oh,
and it'll
look at that.
feel really cooling
It's
straight away.
It's so cooling, this gel. Oh my god.
Keep doing aloe vera this arm,
Yeah.
chickweed that arm, and let's see how you go, eh?
Yeah.
And see,
So we check back every month.
yeah, well, even in a week, let's see
Yeah.
how you go in a
Let's
week.
do that. That
Alright.
would be awesome.
Beauty.
I can't wait. Thanks, darling.
So Jenny, it's a week later. How have you gone with the chickweed salve and the aloe vera?
Okay, so big surprise. The aloe vera I did on the left-hand side, and it did take the itch away, but it did nothing for the spots.
So we did a scientific experiment.
Scientific, very
So
scientific. it
aloe
was.
vera side looks like that, and the chickweed salve side.
How amazing is that difference?
Oh wow, that has really cleared up. So it's
Yeah.
1 week of only chickweed salve. You've
Only
been putting?
chickweed on this side.
Just a look at the lower arms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
wow.
it's so much more flat. So the lumps that you
Yes.
see here, so the lumpy things, stayed lumpy with the aloe vera.
Yeah.
But these lumps, I can go like that, and it feels like the lumps are diminishing massively, which is
and it's
amazing.
just not as red. Like that red
Yeah.
looks like a really allergic reaction and looks
yeah.
really itchy.
Yeah. Whereas
and these
here,
have gone
yeah.
down, and this is only 1 week.
That's right. And because I've just recently put it on, so when you put it on, it sort of flares up a little bit more, and it will go down even more during the day.
You very quickly got the idea that the chickweed was the better remedy,
Definitely for this.
and you're
yeah.
going to do it. And you've also got it a bit on your chest.
Yep, a little bit on the chest there.
Too
And I did
bad.
half and half.
And
on the back.
Your back's pretty terrible,
Pretty terrible, isn't it? Yeah,
and that probably gets a bit of sun in that area.
it does, because I swim a lot.
Yeah. So you're on the chickweed on the back?
All over the back now, but I did half aloe vera, so that was the aloe vera side.
Aloe vera side.
And this is the chickweed only side.
Right.
I can't tell if that's much different.
I would say that it's probably a bit better than that side, but it still all doesn't look too
No,
good.
it's not good. The back was the worst.
Well, you're more brown on that putty body, so it's a bit hard to tell, but it does
hard.
look quite lumpy and red.
Yeah, it's lumpy and it is. That goes the itchiest by the end of the day. Yeah.
Right, that's really itchy. Well, you know, this is great, Jen, and I reckon continue with the chickweed.
Yep.
Because that is a really clear positive result, isn't it?
It's amazing, isn't it?
That's that antipruritic quality of the chickweed.
Is that what it is?
Well, for one thing, it stops itching.
It stops the itching, but the thing that this is doing that the aloe didn't, because the aloe stopped the itching and it felt lovely, but it kept the raised angry rash. And this is called sea bather's eruption.
Sea bather's eruption.
Isn't that quaint? But it's not fun.
For most people, it goes away in a few days, and you've had it for 2
years. 2 years. And even as a
Hellish.
kid, I remember having sea lice, bip, jellyfish larvae, and nothing ever happened. It just went away straight away.
Yes.
Yeah. But this...
Well, it's a shame it isn't winter, and you could get some fresh chickweed, which I reckon would work wonders. But I'm so glad I collected all the chickweed just before the end of its season, and made a shitload of this salve because
I'm more glad.
I'm
so much more glad than you that you did that, because I mean this looks like it's beautiful, isn't it? What a gorgeous colour. And you just get a little bit of that, you put it on, and it just smooshes in. Yeah. And you know, from day one. This is the side.
It's pretty immediately good, hey?
It was immediate relief. Immediate relief.
That's very immediate.
Immediate relief, yeah. Totally.
Oh, well, I'm so glad, Jen. I reckon...
keep it in the fridge, because that'd be nice if it was cold.
Definitely keep it in the fridge. And nice and cool. Because I'm thinking too, as it's getting really warm here into the 30s degrees, that only makes these sort of skin conditions feel worse.
Yeah. Totally.
I don't know if it makes them worse, but it makes them feel worse just because heat is irritating.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah. Stay cool, Jen.
I will, and thank you.
Stay
Pandy.
chickweedy. Yeah.